In a world increasingly noisy by ego and ambition, a little boy was born in a corner of Buenos Aires. His name was Jorge Mario Bergoglio. Born on December 17, 1936, to an Italian immigrant family, Jorge grew up in humble circumstances. His father worked as a railroad worker, his mother a loving housewife. Their home was modest but warm, a place where he learned the meaning of togetherness, love, and humility. There was no sign that this child would one day become a leader of millions of people around the world. But it is from the quietest places that the seeds of true power grow. At the age of 21, Jorge suffered from a serious lung disease. Doctors decided to remove part of his lung. In the midst of the pain and silence of the hospital, Jorge felt more than just physical pain. He began to ponder, what is life really for? And there, amidst the fatigue and shortness of breath, the voice came, the voice of a call, the voice of God. He followed the call with slow but sure steps, joining the Society of Jesus, the Jesuit order known for its strict discipline, but also its deep love. Jorge was no ordinary priest candidate. He cleaned the church with his own hands. He cooked his own food. He walked, rejecting comfort for the sake of feeling close to his people. For him, holiness is not about position, but about the heart. As Bishop of Buenos Aires, he didn't sit in an ivory tower. He went out into the streets. He embraced the poor. He greeted the homeless, visited the slums, listened to the workers who cried because they couldn't feed their families. And when he was made a cardinal, he stayed in his small apartment, not in a palace. Then in 2013, the world made history. Jorge Mario Bergoglio was elected Pope, the first Pope from Latin America and the first to choose the name Franciscus. He did not choose that name without reason. Saint Francis of Assisi is a symbol of humility, peace, and love for creation. And Pope Francis makes all of that the pulse of his leadership. He rejects the luxury of the Vatican. He chooses to live in a simple guest house. He carries his own bags, even driving a small car to various pastoral visits. But what touched the world the most was the message. He spoke about climate change, about social injustice, about the importance of interfaith dialogue. He kissed the feet of prisoners, hugged people with illnesses that most people would avoid. He showed that strength lies not in luxury, but in the courage to love unconditionally. In a world divided by hatred, Pope Francis' voice is a quiet one, but never weak. And now, in his old age, he still walks, walking slowly but surely, carrying the message that hope is not dead, that the world can be healed, and that all great changes always start from a small and humble heart. He is not just a pope, he is a reminder that even a person from the humblest place can change the world if he lives with love.